Alright, welcome back, everyone. Sound out damn thing? Yep. Back to the future of the game. I'm alone today, so I'm going to continue hopefully just one chapter, or part of the next chapter, before Whoopi comes into the next episode. We're preparing for getting close to Halloween, so this is actually... Alright, so we've already been in the part of the second one, so... Let's click on that and see. I'm pretty sure we've finished this one. No, I don't want to start over. Alright, load. Town square. Police station. We've already finished all that. Pretty sure we finished that chapter. Let's continue and see where it puts us. We have to pause it and come back into it. Yeah, we finished this part. What the heck? Alright, so I'll be back, guys. Alright, let's see what this does. Just continuing on chapter 2. We'll see what happens. Excuse me. Alright. It's been a while since I did this, so I don't remember what the buttons are. Home at last, a warm welcome waiting for on the other side of that door. Who knows? Bug zapper?
When did we get a bug zapper? Dad must have used that to haul away all those books from Doc's estate sale. Hey, anyone home? There's something wrong with my key.
Please, not now. Tomorrow. Give me another day.
Another day? Dad, what are you talking about?
Marty? No, that's impossible. Marty was run out of town.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Run out of town? What are you talking about, Dad? Let me in.
This is a trick. Go away.
Leave us alone! Haven't we suffered enough?
Mom. Get Dave and Linda.
They left town years ago, which you would know if you really were Marty.
How can I convince you?
Tell me something only Marty would know.
The first time he kissed Mom, it was at the Enchantment Under the Sea dance.
That's right.
Oh my lord! What are you waiting for, George? Let him in!
Stupid locks.
Marty! Oh my God, Dad. What happened to you?
What do you think happened, butthead?
Biff.
I thought we told you to stay out of town, shrimp.
Biff, whatever's going on, I'm sure we can handle it. Reasonably. Who were they?
Yeah, like you don't know Cliff and Riff.
What do you think we should do with him, baby bro? What we should have done years ago, big bro.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this, McFly.
Wait, I'm trying to process here. Where do these other tannins come from?
From a mommy tannin and a daddy tannin.
It's called the birds and the bugs, butthead.
No, it's left.
Ugh.
Tell me. Why can't you pick on somebody else?
We do. We pick on lots of guys.
It's kind of our thing.
Joe.
Here's what I still don't understand. How long have you been coming down on my dad like this?
Ever since that school dance, when Georgie laid Biff out in the parking lot.
Shut up, it's not funny.
Someone messes with the Tannen family never lets him forget about it.
Top left.
I got a question.
What are you after? What do you want?
What are you guys doing here anyway?
It's that time of the month. Time for Georgie to pay up.
Man, we usually take the payment in cash. But this month, we can take it out of your hide.
Dodge. That way.
Here's what I still don't understand. What about my mom? I mean, how did she end up with my dad?
Beats us. Guess she has a thing for losers. She could have had any one of us, but she went for old Gimpy McFly.
Jump again.
I was wondering.
Don't.
And another thing. Why are you guys so pissed at me?
You don't remember? You've really lost it, McFly.
Think back. The thing with the manure truck?
Which one?
Yeah, which one? Let's go that way.
Bev! Wait, does all this have something to do with Kid Tannen?
Pop? What about...
He was supposed to end up in jail.
Jail? Pop's never spent a day in jail in his life.
The Tannen Gang's the fifth most dangerous crime family in California. We got connections all over the place.
No way.
You don't believe me?
Bev, no!
Bang! Check it out.
To your family from mine, in gratitude for your continued service, J.J. Valenti.
That's Don Valenti, godfather of the Sacramento mob.
The third most dangerous crime family in California.
Okay, but... what the hell did you do to my dad?
All this was
Dad's
just
been in that
finding
wheelchair
out exactly what
before
happened.
you were born, butthead.
And you better hope he has a spare, because you're gonna need one in like 3 seconds. Ugh.
I think I got all
I was
of this
wondering.
side.
Don't.
Dodge. Go up here again.
And another thing.
I was
When
over
did I get run out
thing.
of town?
2 years ago. Don't you remember? We made a deal that we'd go easier on your old man if you left.
But now you're back, so the kid gloves can come off.
Don't know if I can jump while I'm on this thing.
One more question. Biff, what happened to you? When I left here, you were kind of afraid of my dad.
Afraid?
No Tannen ain't never been afraid of no McFly.
Alright, back up here.
And another thing. Look, can't we bury the hatchet already?
Even better idea. I bury this 9-iron up your backside. Ooh. Hey!
Let me ask.
Shut it.
Dodge.
Okay, tell me this.
No more questions.
Dodge. I don't have any other locations.
I was wondering.
Don't.
Let me ask.
Shut it.
Where am I supposed to go now?
Okay, tell me this.
No more questions.
What?
Okay, tell me this.
No more questions.
Okay.
I was wondering.
Don't.
Maybe I jump here?
I was wondering.
Don't.
Dodge.
Let me ask.
Shut it.
Go back to the thing again. Oh, it's gonna get me high enough. He's gonna hit the
No more
freaking
questions.
bug zapper. Duh.
Piece of cake.
I never should have let that floozy talk me out of rubbing out your grandfather.
Huh? Kid?
No one in Hill Valley messes with the Tannen family.
Doc! Marty, get in! This timeline's been compromised.
No
kidding.
shit.
Somehow, something we did in 1931 allowed Kid Tannen to escape his date with justice. As a consequence, the Tannens have been unchecked in Hill Valley for over 50 years.
Ah, jeez, they robbed the arcade?
We've got to go back to the day Kid Tannen was supposed to be arrested, figure out what went wrong and fix it. Otherwise, you could be forever stuck in a town owned by the Tannens.
Not an option, Doc. Punch it.
Alright, so we were a little bit ahead of...
Okay, Doc. Let's run through this again.
Sometime tonight, Kid Tannen is supposed to be betrayed by his mole, a singer named Trixie Trotter.
That hot babe I saw coming out of the speakeasy.
Exactly. When she does, history says Tannen will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
Parker. Hey, do you think he's related to Jennifer Parker, my girlfriend?
Could be.
Heavy.
In any event, somehow we've changed history so that neither of these events happens, condemning your family to generations of abuse at the hands of a Tannen crime family. You need to go back into Tannen's speakeasy, find out what's gone wrong, and get Kid Tannen arrested.
No problem, Doc. Let me just put on my hat and I'm good to go. Is the mustache really necessary?
It's essential. You can't let Kid know that you're the same troublemaker that foiled his attempt to kill me.
You sure you can't come in with me?
It's far too dangerous. You may be easy to disguise with your nondescript features, but ever since my daring escape from the police and the mob, my distinctive face has been plastered over every paper from here to Reno.
Nondescript.
I'll find a safe place to hunker down. That flop house ought to fit the bill. You can find me there if you need me.
Agreed. Alright, law office. Why can't you scroll sideways? Control console?
Huh, looks like Emmett's been busy.
Pardon me, sir. From the way you're dressed and your general aura of seediness, I can infer only one thing. You're heading for Tannen's Speakeasy. Am I right?
Yeah. Can't you tell me the way?
Down. Straight down. The last stop before the Inferno. Unfortunately, I don't have the power to stop you, but I beg you to tarry here a few more seconds and listen to my song. Me, 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 me. You say you've lost your self-respect, but you should care. What in heaven's name?
Oh, sorry, Miss Strickland. Just a little experimental prototype gone momentarily awry.
Mr. Brown, why is there a dog in that vehicle?
Why? Well, to advance the human condition, of course. Hello, Harry.
Harry? Mr. Callahan, what are you doing in that getup?
I'm going undercover.
How exciting! You'll have to give me an exclusive sometime. Right now, I've got some souls to save.
And you'll have to get an eyeful of my newest experiment.
You're not angry about the rocket drill?
Water over the bridge. I've moved on to bigger and better things. Come by the gazebo when you get a chance. I'll be setting up. You won't believe what Iny and I have been up to.
Famous last words. All right. Now where's that speakeasy?
So they, like, figured out who you are pretty quick. Why would you be going in here? Come on, keep going. Why I gotta walk left to go right, I'm not sure. There we go. We sneaking in from behind?
Who sent you?
Ulysses S. Grant.
What did you bring me?
Meat and potatoes.
What's the word?
Words are for wimps.
Okay.
Ew.
Ew.
Cabbage crates. Must be for the soup.
Alright, so...
Who told you about this place?
Place to call to my travel agent.
What's the big idea?
Stitch in time saves 9.
Settle down, mister. Why don't you wait outside and take a nap?
Napkin, please. I've made a mess.
Oh, great. So I need to kind of listen to this shit and... Yep, don't want to look at that. Anything else over here? Not really. But wait.
Hoover 28. A chicken in every pot. How's that working out, Herbie?
I don't know if I want to, like, try to go here this soon or not. Okay.
No solicitors.
No solicitors. Ah, terse and to the point.
Who's your commanding officer?
Commanding officer, Sir Galahad.
Really? Is he as tall as he appears on screen?
On screen, screens can be deceiving.
This is definitely something I wish she was here for, because me remembering shit, it's gonna be fun.
Who said you were worthy?
Oh, jeez. So it could be one of, like, 6 things.
Hieronymus Bosch?
Take a hike, Squirt.
Oh, great. Gonna have to just kind of listen to these and try to guess which one.
What will you do if I let you inside?
Inside? Side with the enemy.
What will you do tomorrow?
Tomorrow... roam the streets.
I want that one. That one's easy. I just kind of walk near the door and it happens. No? Oh, there we go.
Who sent you?
Ulysses S. Grant.
What did you bring me?
Meat and potatoes.
What's the word?
Words are for wimps.
Okay, you repeated. Now I got something totally different. Alright, let's try it again.
Who died and made you boss?
He did not say that.
The old gray mare?
Jeez. Can somebody actually get that one so I can...
Who told you about this place?
Again,
Place to call to my travel agent.
What's the big idea?
Stitch in time saves 9.
Settle down, mister. Why don't you wait outside and take a nap?
Napkin, please. I've made a mess.
Take close attention to guard statements, patrons. How do you relate to the former? Here's the key to the pen. Turn this over your head. Turn what over your head? First syllable of the correct response sounds the same as the last syllable of the match's challenge. So, sounds the same as the last.
Who gave you the right to knock on my door?
Doris Day?
Doris Day?
What will you do tomorrow?
That was... What? There's a... Tomorrow... Lego? What? Tomorrow... Ego?
Lego your ego?
Okay. How many times do they let me do this?
Who told you to come here?
Who told you to come here? Here. Well, it was Doris Day last time.
Doris Day?
Nope. Ah, God, this is gonna be one of those annoying ones.
Who died and made you boss?
Boss Hog?
What will you do if I break your leg?
Lego your ego?
Where are you going?
Going...
Borneo.
Ah, it was close.
Who died and made you boss?
Okay, that was Boss Hog.
Boss Hog?
What will you do tomorrow?
Tomorrow...
Row my boat?
Where did you come from?
Hill Valley?
Hill Valley.
Ah.
Who said you were worthy?
Worthy... Hero? I think it's the hero, whatever the...
Hieronymus Bosch?
Nope, apparently not.
Who said you were worthy?
Worthy...
Am I?
I don't see any of them.
Who is the king of Siam?
Springsteen?
Bruce Springsteen?
Who gave you the right to knock on my door?
Doris Day?
What will you do tomorrow?
Tomorrow was row my boat.
Row my boat?
Where do you want to be tomorrow?
Tomorrow. None of them really match tomorrow.
From Russia. With love.
Who told you to come here?
Here is Mayor. Yeah, I guess. It's the only one that makes sense.
The old gray mare?
No.
Who is the king of Siam?
I am.
Am I?
What will you do tomorrow?
Row my boat.
Row my boat?
Where did you come from?
From Russia.
From Russia. With love.
Welcome to El Kid, sir.
About time, jeez. Surprise!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to once again present the hottest little number this side of the Rockies. And when I say my pleasure, I think you'll know what I'm talking about, am I right? So let's have a big L Kid welcome for the one, the only, Trixie Trotter.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Out of my way, kid. I got some sorrows to drown.
Independent, I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what people think of me.
Lyrics for I don't care.
I'm happy, go lucky, and say I am.
I don't care. It's the lyrics to her song.
I don't care. I don't care if I do get the mean and stony stare. If I'm never successful.
Hey, I know you. You're
Parker. Oscar Danny Parker, Hill Valley PD. Have we met? You look familiar.
Nah.
Well, stranger, sit down and have a drink on me.
I hear you've been having troubles.
Troubles? Buddy, nobody knows the troubles I've seen.
Want to talk about them?
Do I? Do I? Yeah, I do. Listen, it all started when this car...
Every morning, every evening, ain't we got fun?
Oh, no.
Not much money, oh, but honey, ain't we got fun?
Whoopee!
Yeah, now about those troubles.
Oh, I don't want to wallow in misery. I came here to get happy. Hallelujah!
In the winter, in the summer, don't we
So about those troubles.
Troubles? I don't want to talk about all that depressing stuff. I want to party!
Shouldn't you be arresting Tannen?
For what?
Well, for running a speakeasy, for one thing.
Well, I like this speakeasy. So there. Besides, if I arrested him, I'd have to arrest you and me and everyone else in here. And that's just way too much work for one little cop like me.
Should you be drinking so much on duty?
Probably not, but this joint ain't open when I'm off duty.
So about those troubles.
Troubles? Ha! I don't want to talk about all that depressing stuff. I want to party! Whee!
See you later, Danny.
I'll be here.
I'm supposed to get this guy to arrest Kid Tannen tonight?
Yeah. Alright.
The shrew didn't burrow deep enough.
Oh.
Checkerboard Charlie, removed from the board. I guess someone jumped him. Looks like someone's about to be added to Tannen's Wall of Fame. Looks like someone's about to be added to Tannen's Wall of Fame.
Well, there were three things up there, or three images, but okay. Alright, Trixie.
Excuse me, are you Trixie Trotter?
That's what it says on my dressing room door. At least, it would if I had a dressing room.
What's a nice gal like you doing with a guy like Tannen?
Oh, Kid ain't so bad. He just takes some...
Hey, Toots, any chance you could sing that can number? The guys really love the way it shows off your, assets.
Whatever you say, kid.
And quit lazing around. I ain't paying you to yak with the drunks.
You ain't paying me at all, you bum. What were we talking about again?
I really like your voice.
Thanks. You should hear me when I ain't so under the weather.
You're sick?
Oh yeah, sore throat. That's why I'm giving Cue Ball so many extended solos tonight.
I kind of wondered about that. Hey, your songs seem to have a big effect on Officer Parker over there.
I am humbled and gratified that my musical gifts have fallen upon such receptive ears.
I don't care. What are those? Are they lyrics for one of your songs?
I haven't memorized them yet.
Do you know Sister Christian?
I don't do religious tunes.
You were telling me what a great guy Kid is.
Yeah, I guess he is a pretty crummy boyfriend. But until my insurance policy checks out, I guess I'm stuck with him.
Insurance?
Yeah. Look, I may not be the brightest bulb in the marquee, but even I know you don't break up with a creep like Kid without something to keep him from going all crazy on you.
That is probably it.
What's this insurance policy all about?
Are you kidding? There's only one person I trust with my secrets, but I ain't seen him in weeks.
You don't mean...
Artie McFly.
Artie McFly.
You know him?
Not as well as I thought.
Before he took a powder, Artie was tutoring me in all sorts of stuff. Etiquette, philosophy, accounting. He's a regular Renaissance man. He even had one of those smart guy professor's pipes, see?
Can I borrow this?
Sure. I've been secretly working on my Get Out of Kid card for weeks now. But Artie's the only one I trust to check my work. You can't be too careful when you're dealing with a maniac like Kid, you know?
Mm-hmm. That is very true.
Hey, if I arrange a meeting with Artie, could you use that insurance of yours?
Use it? Heck, if what I'm sitting on pans out, I could send that bozo all the way to the big house.
I'll see what I can do. Break a leg out there.
Thanks.
She's supposed to turn on Kid Tana tonight? Okay, Doc, if you say so.
Alright, well, that means I gotta find...
Hey, nice suit. Where'd you get it?
Costume shop at the mall. I had it custom made.
Yeah? Quality material. Who are you? Where you from?
Name's, Harry Callahan. Nobody. I mean, you don't know me. I come from a very different place.
Come on, what's the dope? Spill it, or I'll...
Go easy, kid. From the cut of the suit, I'm thinking he might be with the Valenti gang.
Is that so?
Yes?
Prove it. You ain't leaving till you show me some bona fides.
Hey!
Take a hike, Squirt.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a little something here that might convince you.
Don't even blink.
It's not a real gun. It's not a real gun, I swear. It's a gift from Don Valenti. See?
To your family from mine, in gratitude for your continued service, J.J. Valenti. Looks like little Harry Callahan here really is with the Sacramento boys. You got stones, Pee-wee. I like that. Have yourself a drink on the house. Matches, put down your gun. You look like a moron.
Can I actually leave now? Alright, so we gotta find his dad again.
Hey, Artie. He's back.
He was not supposed to be back. Alright, don't know how much more time I got.
Harry, you're just in time.
Stick with Emmett, I guess.
How have you been, Emmett? I know I haven't seen you in a couple of months.
I'm great, and I owe it all to you.
Really?
Yes, that argument I had with my father during our jet drill experiment gave me the incentive to finally quit that dreary court job. I've committed myself full-time to a life of science.
So, thanks for watching Einstein while I've been away.
It's been a pleasure. He's proven to be a surprisingly willing test subject. It's almost as if he's been working with me for years.
More like decades. What's the story with the little car and all this equipment?
Einstein and I are conducting a few experiments with this 1/4 scale model to work out a few hitches in my planned demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo in a couple of months.
A radio-controlled car?
No. Well, yes, but there'll be so much more than that. It will amaze the world. Aha! Got it!
Got what?
I'll show you. Ready to go, Einstein? Watch this. When this baby hits 23 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious cow flop.
Einstein!
No!
Get him out of there!
Not to worry. I've got a fail-safe eject mechanism around here someplace. See? Nothing to worry about.
Nothing.
Need a flying vehicle.
I'll go see if I can find something to help. Or someone.
Do you really have to walk way over there to look at the...
Hill Valley Expo, October 12th through the 15th. Doc says the expo was the day he officially became a scientist. Seems like he's running a couple months ahead of schedule.
See Doc, man? Did I just go in the flop house? Transients, welcome!
Hey, Doc. How's the room?
It's a little cleaner than I would have imagined for a Depression-era flop house. How are your investigations going?
I saw him.
Who?
My grandpa, on his streetcar for just a second. Doc, we gotta find him.
Why?
Trixie thinks she's got something that could put Kid away, but Artie's the only one who can tell her for sure. I guess he's kind of her tutor or something.
Ah, so that's the connection. When your grandfather disappeared from Hill Valley for 2 months, the bond between him and Miss Trotter was severed, eventually leading to a timeline in which Trixie lost the nerve to betray Tannen.
Yeah?
We've got to find your grandfather.
Any sign of Artie?
Haven't spotted him yet.
Are you sure Tannen's supposed to be arrested by Officer Parker? The guy's a mess.
Mess or no mess, I'm absolutely certain that Parker's your man. In fact, it's his arrest of Tannen that will eventually lead him to becoming Hill Valley's chief of police.
That seems really unlikely. Why didn't you tell me I'd run into your younger self tonight?
Because I don't remember being out here tonight. Clearly, your interactions with my younger self 2 months ago have slightly altered my personal timeline. I never have the nerve to perform public experiments like he's doing. No matter. Those experiments will be forgotten once I've seen Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
Yes. Right now, my younger self is fiddling around down there with rocket propulsion systems for his demonstration at the expo.
The thing that'll kick off your scientific career.
Exactly. Now, the rockets are a horrible idea, and I'll soon realize that they'll never work. But eventually, I'll wander into that movie theater and see Frankenstein and clear my mind. I've kept the ticket stub from that movie in my wallet ever since. See?
Why?
Because it's during this movie that I'll have the inspiration for my breakthrough at the expo.
It doesn't have anything to do with reanimating the dead, does it?
Not the way you're thinking, no. But during that famous scene when Colin Clive turned the wheel that raised that shrouded figure into the tower, and that bolt of lightning struck, well, let's just say more than one brain was reanimated that night.
Okay.
Emmett's not having much luck getting Einstein off the courthouse.
I'm not surprised. Einstein's a smart dog, but heights give him the willies.
What can we do?
I've got it.
What?
Just get my younger self distracted, and I'll handle the rest.
Okay.
Where'd you park the DeLorean?
I hid it in the DeSoto lot. Nobody's buying cars these days, so it should be safe in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, who did burn down Tannen's original speakeasy anyway?
I still don't know. I'd really like to find out before we go home.
I never did get a straight answer about why you came back to 1931 in the first place.
It's, personal. When this is over, I'll tell you all about it.
I'm gonna hold you to that, you know. Can you explain all this? I'm confused.
It's very simple. In the original timeline, Timeline A, the speakeasy arsonist was never caught, creating one of Hill Valley's enduring historical mysteries.
Okay.
When I traveled back to 1931, I created Timeline B, in which I was misidentified as the arsonist and subsequently killed by Kit Tannen's goons. Einstein came with me, and somehow he ended up in the DeLorean when its failsafe mechanism triggered, sending it back to 1986.
Which is where I came in.
Precisely. You traveled back to June 14th, 1931, creating Timeline C, a world in which Carl Sagan wasn't rubbed out by Kit Tannen. But Arthur McFly was served with a subpoena.
And shot by Kit Tannen's goons.
Yes. So you jumped back in time 6 hours, creating Timeline D, saving your grandfather's life, but somehow preventing Kit Tannen from meeting his date with justice.
Which is why the Tannens were so powerful when we jumped back to 86.
Aha. So now we've returned to August of 1931, creating Timeline E, in which, fingers crossed, we'll send Tannen to prison where he belongs. Got it?
Sure.
Good.
One question.
What?
Can you explain all this? I'm confused. Why are Tannens always such jerks anyway?
It's hard to say. Rogue Neanderthal genes in their DNA, perhaps.
Okay,
right.
I better get back to fixing history.
Be careful, Marty.
Be careful. I think we're going to have to end it here. It's going to take me a little while to get to where we need to be, I'm sure, but...
No time for a haircut now, even if they were open. Besides, they'd probably cut it too short.
Alright, we'll look over here real quick before I close it up.
Lamont's house of Ermine. Sleep tight, little Ermines.
Okay. Alright, so that's the edge of that one. I gotta distract his younger self so he can save Einstein. Gotta somehow find his dad again. Or his grandfather.
Could Arthur be in there?
Yeah, it's possible. Might as well go
It's
and
way
look
too
real quick.
dark and crowded for me to tell.
I don't have a flashlight, do I? I do not. Could use the flashlight, but that make them think I'm trying to rob the place. So. Alright, courthouse. I don't think we're gonna go in the courthouse.
Don't worry, Emmett. I'm sure you'll get it right someday.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. Right now, I'm more concerned with Einstein.
Why don't you take a break from Einstein Patrol for a minute? Maybe go see a movie or something.
Thanks for the offer, Mike. Once Emmett Lathrop Brown sets his mind on a task, nothing can distract him from his purpose. And right now, that purpose is rescuing your dog.
What went wrong with your rocket car?
I'm not entirely sure. As soon as we get Einstein down, I'm gonna go look for it.
What's up with you and Edna? A couple months ago, I could swear she was making goo-goo eyes at you.
That was before my father had her Stay Sober Society meeting thrown out of our house. Now she takes every opportunity she can get to snipe at me and my work. It's very distracting.
Do you know anything about Officer Danny Parker?
My pop says he's a good cop when he's not drinking.
Good.
Of course, now I hear he drinks all the time.
You know anything about Trixie Trotter?
The songbird of the Sierras? The nightingale of the north? The floozy of the foothills? Never heard of her. Man, I've definitely never snuck into Tannen's speakeasy to listen to her.
Sure.
Have you seen that Frankenstein movie yet? I hear it's pretty inspirational.
Not yet. I've been so busy with my rocket car that I haven't found the time. But I'm planning on going tonight. At least I will once I get Einstein down.
Well, I'll go off and see if I can get some help.
You do that. I'll stay here and see if I can think of a way to get Einie off that ledge.
Alright, I guess we're gonna have to tinker with his console.
Don't touch those! They're very sensitive!
Sorry.
Okay, maybe not.
Hey, Edna.
Mr. Callahan, what can I do for you?
What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
Saving people from alcohol, vice, and disorder. And also keeping a lookout for hot stories. You'd be surprised how much news breaks on this corner.
Broken any stories tonight?
Only the usual. Mayor Thomas trying to slink out of the speakeasy. Frankie Needles crashing his car into a fire hydrant. Nothing that'll get me the front page.
Hey, I got a hot lead for you.
Oh? What is it?
Young scientist strands dog on courthouse roof.
What?
Look over there.
Oh, for goodness sake. Mr. Brown!
Please, Miss Strickland, not now. Can't you see I've got a rather delicate situation on my hands at the moment? My trial run...
Trial run? Public hazard, I call it. And I'm sure my editor will agree. This scientific enterprise of yours represents a clear and present danger to public safety.
You know what represents a clear and present danger to public safety? Your singing voice.
There's no need to get personal, Mr. Brown.
Believe me, I have no intention of getting personal with you.
I'm relieved to hear it. Flying cars, of all the ridiculous
Mock
notions.
me, but just imagine a world in which traffic jams and car crashes are a thing of the past.
I might be more inclined to listen to you if your maiden voyage hadn't ended in a crash on one roof and a stranded dog on another.
I'm working on getting him down. Einie, how'd you get down? Clever dog.
Well, fortune favors you tonight, but I warn you to be more careful in the future.
Now, how to get that rocket car back down?
Alright. We're going to end this one here, guys. I may have to actually kind of work my way back to this point before the next episode, but that'll get Wolfie called up too. So, alright. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you in the next episode. Take it easy.